So Kyle Rittenhouse. I'm going to go off on this one, guys. I can't tell you how much it's infuriated me watching the trial and also entertained me because, woo! You know, I only took 2 years of law in high school. They were like the entryway for like the most basic of law classes. But I'm pretty sure I could have done a better job than that prosecution. You know, I need to know the paychecks. I need to know the paychecks of each and every person that's on the prosecution side. Because literally, I could have done their job in minutes. I swear to God, there's no reason this kid should even be on trial, guys. There's no reason. He happened to be in just the right scenario to be a political prisoner. That's it. It's the best way to put it. Because where else can you lay this scenario out? And I'm going to lay it out for anybody that doesn't realize it. In case you have not paid attention, I'm going to lay it out for you. This kid, his father lived near Kenosha, over the line. Okay? That's first off. Second off, he was there protecting property. He also had been videotaped earlier in the night, cleaning up graffiti, having a medical bag on. He even was interviewed saying he was there as a medic and as protection. Where else are you going to find a scenario where a 17-year-old child who happened to be armed is leaving a scene after being threatened by an adult, physical harm? Same adult chases him down, threatens bodily harm again, throws objects at that child. The child reacts, fires his weapon, and then a mob of other adults chases the same child down the street. They hit him. They drop kick him. They aim weapons at him. And in defense of himself, sitting on the ground, shoots. Where else would that not be considered self-defense? Because I don't know. Call me crazy, but if someone's hitting me and I've got a weapon on me, I think they've given up their rights to life if it's unprovoked. That's how I see it. And then you've got the prosecution saying things like, well, to the experts, how much are you paid for this? Sir, how much are you paid to be a lawyer? Is what you're doing no longer valid because you were paid to be there? What about the stenographer? Is what the stenographer types no longer valid because they're paid to be there? I mean, by theory, everyone is paid to be there. A juror is paid. May not be a lot, but they're paid. They're compensated for their time and loss of work. Are their opinions no longer valid? What a ridiculous and stupid ass thing to say. Swear to God. How dumb can you be? And you are a lawyer in one of the biggest trials of the year? I need your paycheck, sir, because of all the dumb things to say. I can't stand watching these people in the news calling this child a white supremacist. He didn't kill any white guys. He did, however, kill a pedophile. Cheers for that. No, it doesn't mean that what he was doing that night technically made him deserve whatever. All I'm seeing is a constant assault on the idea to defend yourself. If someone's coming after me, I'm going to use whatever I have at my disposal to protect myself. That's a fact. If you are threatening bodily harm upon me, I promise you, boo-boo, it's coming back. It's coming back tenfold. Okay? That's the way it's going to be. I don't understand. You have Timothy Simpkins, who, mind you, was the aggressor in the whole thing. 18 years old, takes a handgun into school, harms 4 people. Oh no, he's a victim. But you have Kyle Rittenhouse, who literally did not threaten anybody, didn't threaten a single person, tried to escape the scene, and only opened fire once bodily harm was threatened upon him, when people were reaching for him, grabbing his weapon. If you grab the weapon of a cop, that's considered assault. So why is it not when it's against Kyle? Stuff like that drives me insane. Drives me nuts. Drives me crazy. If you look at all the evidence, and I did this, I remember last year, I broke it down. I broke it down in screenshots. I went through the video myself, broke it down in screenshots. I was called a white supremacist for doing that. Okay. Where was the black person killed, I asked. There was none. It's the principal. What principal? What? Huh? What? I don't understand. I don't understand how the narrative only can change that quickly because they need it to. You have douchebags like Joy Reid and LeBron James out here vilifying this child. Vilifying. But they raised George Floyd on a platform and praised the man. Now, I'm not saying what happened to him was okay, but evidence has shown he was higher than the 4th of July and that he was going to pass on from the amount of things in his system. Do I think what happened was okay? No. But how can you sit there and defend him? Defend half of the people. Like Rayshard Brooks, perfect example. You know, you can defend people that steal an officer's weapon, turn around and shoot them with it. You can defend people that, despite the cops begging him to stop, turned around, walked around a van, reached in for a weapon, and then claimed victim. Same person, mind you, had assaulted his ex-wife and sexually assaulted her. But that's okay. That's okay. Gee, and I wonder, as I state all these things, what's the difference? Let's think about it. Why are these two things different? All the people that are getting defended, what's different about them from Kyle? Oh, it's going to take me a while to figure it out. We have to stop with these narratives. We have to stop with this kind of thing. I know that words are just words at the end of the day. But, honey bun, when you keep repeating stupid lies like this, there's a lot of the population who are not going to pay attention. There are people I know personally that actually thought Kyle Rittenhouse, I can't believe this is even a thing, went into the crowd and shot at random. He just got down on one knee and was like, from one screenshot of literally a 0.2 second moment when he was getting up to try to run away from the crowd that was trying to bash his head in. I love it. I love it. It's just, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, guys. We as a society don't do the due diligence to make sure that certain things are followed. We don't do the research. And then you got people getting up on Facebook Live and on YouTube and TikTok saying that they're following the jurors and that they're going to threaten them, that they have to commit him, that he has to be found guilty. First of all, baby cakes, that's illegal. Okay? Stop admitting to crimes on social media. Please, because you're dumb. And 2, it doesn't work that way. There's a reason why we have a justice system. You can't circumvent the justice system with vigilante justice. That's what you're trying to do. which I find funny because Don Lemon, of all people, technically, he made Kyle Rittenhouse case trying to come out against Kyle Rittenhouse. Because he actually, in all of his fucking glory, came out on CNN and was saying that Trump bred this mentality that Kyle had of vigilante justice. You can't just go out and take care of things on your own. You mean like the guys that chased Kyle down did? Donnie Boy? Lemonade? The same people? Was that what you're referring to? Because I feel like it was. I feel like it was. Because it's literally what they did. They died because they trusted vigilante justice rather than the 17-year-old who was literally running towards the cops to turn himself in. So thank you, Don. Thank you. Thank you for literally being absolutely horrible at your job. Like, thank you. I just don't, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get any of it. But you know what? What do I know? I'm just some fat white bitch on the internet. Hey guys, Future Starson here. So since I recorded this, the closing statements in the Rittenhouse case happened, and a whole shit ton. For instance, the prosecution's defense pretty much boiled down to Kyle should have just taken an ass beating. Yeah, should have taken his risk. They literally started with, it was just a little running. It was just a little mob. It was just a little skateboard bashed over your head. It was just a little gun in your face. It was nothing. You should have just risked getting beaten and entrusting these people weren't going to try to kill you. And you shouldn't have chosen to defend yourself. That is literally what the prosecution said, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. And now they have denied the motion for a mistrial. The jury is still deliberating. Right now there are talks that it is a hung jury. There's talks of threatening the jury. There's just all sorts of things. The National Guard is in Kenosha. Looting and rioting are already getting set up to happen. It's just super fun. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and insert that super fun little fact because I was jazzed. I don't know about you guys, but it's just, such awesome information. But okay, back to the video. That's all I gotta say about it, guys. Here's what I will say to all of you. If you hear something that pisses you off, if you hear something that makes you snatch your phone and go, oh, before you hit send, before you rant, do yourself a favor and make a CYA file. That's my father taught me. Very valid thing. Cover your ass. CYA file. Research. Double check. Make sure what you're posting isn't going to come back later and bite you in the ass and make you look like you're stupid. Because I promise you, it can happen. Oh yes, it can happen. Do your due diligence. Don't allow anything, whether it's a friend, whether it's social media, whether it's the news, whoever, to just get that knee-jerk reaction emotion. Because that is not important. What is important is the facts. And you can get as pissed as you want afterwards at the facts. But get the facts first. Do not be stupid, because we have an entire generation right now of kids who don't understand facts. They get a snippet from Jimmy Kimmel or from any of the other assholes on late night TV. They see a TikTok. They see a Facebook post that's been edited and it isn't even real. And they believe that. They take that fact, they plant it in their little heads, and they never pull it out again. They only recite it when someone brings up their anger. Usually every 4 years. I remember it happened once in 2016. Once in 2020. You might know what I'm talking about. It's not a big thing. But remember, information comes from facts, not what is just really easy and fiery. Okay? Do me that favor. My starlings, my darlings, do me that favor. Make sure you get the facts first. Don't let anybody control you and the influence that you have over others. Because if you're like me, you got a loud mouth. And if you got a loud mouth, people listen. My friends and family used to love my Facebook before Facebook went all boring and took away the words like bitch and things like that. 30 days in Facebook jail, you have to learn. So, I used to be able to say things and people believed me. I had to make sure I started listening to the reality. You should too. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, and Kyle Rittenhouse is not guilty. See you in the next one. Bye. And guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And check me out here. Get all my socials. You can see me on Instagram, on DeviantArt. You get me on my Twitter. You can get me on all these different beautiful platforms. And also, if you really like what I do, if you want to support me, you want to see me start creating more content, please consider being a patron on my Patreon. I have prices for everybody. I'm not that expensive, I promise. And also be sure to check out, I partner and work very close with No System, and they have some amazing clothing and accessories. I will be showcasing that soon. So thank you guys. Again, smash that like button. Don't forget to share, comment, and please subscribe. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.